My name is Jim E, and I did a country report for Palestine DA. So the first question is, what is the country's military strength or weakness? Actually, Palestinians don't have any nuclear weapons or air force, navy, or space technology. Palestinians have about 6,002,200 personnel of ground forces and few artillery and armored vehicles. Is the military independent? If no, who controls the military? The military is not independent and controlled by the president. Some Palestine terrorists move by their own will. What defense alliances does it belong to? Who are the country's allies? Palestine has two allies so far, Hamas and Fatah. Palestine cannot really support other countries so far, for they are in a conflict between Israel for decades. And this is a picture of Mahmoud Abbas, who's the president of Palestine. Is the country a nuclear power state? Palestine does not own any nuclear weapons or any other special forces. Has it been involved in any internal or external conflicts in its recent history? If yes, who are the involved parties? Palestine have been fighting with Israel for land since 1947, but Palestine lost too much land. When did the country join the UN? Palestine is not fully joined in UN, but the president is trying to gain approval of 9 out of 15 members of Security Council to join UN. And as you can see, the Palestine have been losing its land since 1947 to present day. Is your country a member of many organizations? Palestine requested for being an UN member, but isn't fully in the UN organization. However, Palestine changed Fatah to Palestine Liberation Organization, which is PLO, since 1964. And they represents the UN. What role does the country play and what influence does it have on the world stage? Palestine is a poor country but is still fighting for liberty. Palestine cannot support other countries, but they need support from other countries to gain peace. Since the conflict between Israel and Palestine have been a great issue over the world, countries support them both for their liberty. What is the poverty rate? The poverty rate in Palestine is about 25% and 56% among the youth, which is the highest poverty rate in the world. Increasing population and slow economic improvement caused this. And it is because Israel's fault. They helped rebuild houses. So far, about 2 million houses were repaired, and it is still growing. Since they had too much fight with each other, and Israeli always win Palestine lost too much lives and too much houses. And as you can see, Palestine have a high poverty rate, especially in Gaza. What are the major religions? About 90% of Palestine are Muslim and few are Christianity. Many Israelites moved to Palestine, but they aren't considered as citizens. So there are only a tiny amount of Jews. They call themselves Judeo-Palestinians. What particular historical events have helped to shape the current state? After World War II, UN partition plan divides Palestine and Israel, but Israel had war against surrounding countries, including Palestine, and started to gain some Palestine land. UN said to give back the lands, and lots of Israelites moved into Palestine for religious or political reasons. So Palestine made Intifada, which is similar with terrorists. This repeats, and Israelite makes a barricade around the borders of Palestine, including Gaza. Gaza and Palestine is separated, so Israelite can barricade both Palestine and Gaza from entering the Israel. And this still happens today. What is the capital? The capital of Palestine is Ramallah, is Jerusalem. And as you can see, on 1993, because of the Oslo Accords, Palestine and Israel once gained peace, but violence happened again, which is the second Intifada. So we cannot see any signs of peace within Israelite and Palestine. Who is the current head of the government? The current head of government is Mahmoud Abbas, and he is the president of Palestine and also the leader of military forces, like Fatah. Was the country a colony or a colonizer? Palestine is partially colony of the Israel because increasing Israelite immigrants moved into Palestine for religious or political reasons. However, they didn't have authority of Palestine government. After the Oslo Accords, Israel gained control over some parts of Palestine. Does religion influence politics, theocracy? The religion does not have any effect on the politics because Palestine don't have their own religion because they have mixed religion. And the main goal of Palestine right now is the independence and peace instead of religions. And this is the immigrants from Israel in Palestine. This is the 4 bibliography. Thank you for watching.